Oops. Shit. Okay, wait a minute here. Trying to get this organized. My little setup here. Christ's sake. Christ's sake. Oh, I got this. See. Remember how this fell off in a godly manner in one of my videos? Anyhow, we're gonna shoot from the cuff this morning. Okay, I'm home alone. That's why I put my collar up, because it's kind of like Tom Hanks, you know, when he's home alone. But I guarantee you, I have. Well, okay, I'll show you. Like, I have my jeans on. Okay, so I'm home alone, but I'm a grown up, you know. So it's Sunday morning. Sorry for that little bit of an interruption to start this off, but I didn't want to just redo it because I like authentic and I like authenticity and I like my audience to be authentic and I like my people that I look at on the web to be authentic, and sometimes it takes a little bit of discernment, believe me. But I'm going to talk a little bit today about faith, okay, because it's Sunday here in Calgary. Actually, I think it's pretty well all over the world, although they already moved into another day on the other side where the sun is moved over to our side now. You know, that flat earth model, right? So, faith. I wrote this down because it's a Khalil Gibran quote, and he's one of my favorites, like honestly. Check out his Cypress and the Oak. You want to get into a relationship with a woman or a man, check that out, okay? Talks about marriage, but you know, it's just about relationships between men and women. It's freaking awesome, okay? Oak and the Cypress, or Cypress. Cypress and the Oak, I can't remember. Khalil Gibran. Khalil Gibran. Okay, so this came up on a website that I'm going to talk about, not a website, a Telegram site that I'm going to talk about here today, from the cuff. And on top of that, this shirt cost me $7 at Value Village, and it's got cufflinks. It doesn't even have buttons, so I have to roll it up because I don't like to. It's long and I don't have any cufflinks, so I just live in a room, rental room, and like I say, my landlord's been gone for a couple nights in a row, so I'm like, yeah, home alone. So I thought I'd do one right here inside the house today. You know. So old Khalil Gibran, and I'll talk about the Telegram page later, but faith is a knowledge within the heart beyond the reach of proof. So, what have you got for a faithful, religious process going on in your mind? Okay, religious. Being you are, I am, okay? Right, got that? You are, I am. You are the chosen one. Is there a great mystery? Is there a creator that's beyond? Of course there is. It's not anthropomorphic unless you consider your neighbor or your girlfriend or your wife or something that anthropomorphic deity, because the I am, the great I am, is within her and him as well. That's where the mystery lies, right? Because when we try to figure out what the heck is going on, I'm not going to say that F word once today because it's Sunday. Please, Randall, watch your mouth. So, if you consider that the great I am is the God, the good, G-O-O-D, in everyone and everything, every day, everywhere, then how in the hell are you ever going to figure that out? You can't. So you just got to find it and stick with it and trust your inner soul, because that's where the one soul lies. Okay, that's the one, the I am is in you. You are the chosen one because you're chosen to be it. Capital I, capital T. So this isn't meant to be a religious Sunday morning message. This is to have some fun, okay? Because I invited the boys, the Dow boys, TAO eternally. Myself, Lee, and William are kind of the three that are pretty much dedicated to that channel. I missed one and Lee missed a couple, but generally, you know, we founded it, if you want to call it that. We invited 3 ladies along, and a couple of them are, you know, posting some stuff, but I guess it's, you know, going to be up to the Dow boys to keep it going. But we're going to try and get this going today. And I suggested, okay, that we go into this Telegram page that I'm going to talk about a little bit. And, you know, many years of studying on the internet, of course. I'm not talking about just like, oh, that looks cool, and I just jump on it. Like, come on. You know, we're discerning as we go along, right? Okay, let's cut to the chase and talk about JFK. Or, you know, the new JFK. Because it appears that the old boy passed away this last couple days. Rest in peace, bless your soul, my friend. The old boy, like JFK, the original one that supposedly got shot, like whatever. But that one, now, I'm not saying supposedly, I believe he did pass away in the last couple days, because I've been, you know, following along with this JFK Jr. story for a few years, and I mean him appearing in these Trump rallies and things like that, and even the old man, you know, he was there a couple of times, and Junior's wife or girlfriend, I think he was married. All that stuff, the Princess Di story, the Prince story, the Michael Jackson, the Elvis Presley story. I watched that stuff. I'm not hiding under a fucking. I'm not hiding under a rock. Excuse me, I'm sorry, God. Not hiding under a rock, and I ain't a mushroom. Like, I just don't grow on other people's shit, you know, or in other people's shit. I keep my eyes open. I'm an observant fellow. Okay, so since I popped onto this Telegram thing a couple days ago, man, oh man, got lambasted with information, and I'm trying my best to just, you know, discern as I go along. And like, I could fix this. I'm not, you know, not looking for women or anything like that, so I don't need to be being a show off. Okay. So this JFK Telegram site. Wow. Check it out. If you're on Telegram, just check it out. It's John F. Kennedy now, because, like I say, he dropped the junior because the old man passed away. And sounds like he had a stroke. He was 103 years old last year, so 13. Or 1 + 3, 4. 2020 was also 4, so he turned 103 on 2020. All those kind of things really resonate with me. It was when I was back in the good old Far East, and they were talking about Ferdinand Marcos, and Centennial Energy Thailand was opened up as the company that was going to release a bunch of Marcos funds, and hey, just happened to be on a Marcos 100th birthday. How do you like that? Anyway, I think they started Centennial Energy 100 Energy Thailand just before that, but you know, it all kind of fitted, right? Fits. Like, numbers are the language of God. There's no doubt about that. Check out Marty Leeds if you don't believe me. My God, there's some truth for you. So, before this gets too carried away, I don't want to make it long. This Sunday morning, I got things to do too, and so do you. I mean, you can't go to church, so, but you can go to church, because church is here. The temple's right there. And really, all you need is like some nature, some sunshine, a tree or two, and boom, church, just like that. It's like magic. So some other magic. Let's just go on here just a wee bit. So what do you want to believe in? If faith is knowledge within the heart, beyond the reach of proof, well, we sure the hell can't prove anything that's going on in the mainstream media. And who the hell would want to follow some weird old guy with eyes like that and that sniffs people and touches girls on the... I'm not saying he's a pedophile. We can't prove any of that stuff. And I don't know about that stuff, like, because I never participated. But do we need to save the children? damn rights we do, from this indoctrination and from these, injections of that shit in their arms, and poor little buggers wearing masks and stuff. Like, yeah, we gotta save the children. God, from being indoctrinated into this looniverse that has been going on for so long, ever since Rockefeller set her up real good and strong in 1944, that education system, that indoctrination system for all of the youth. My God, affected you and me too, programmed us, but some of us have, got rid of that programming. So the new programming that I like to put in my mind is like, what's hopeful? What can I see out there that I'd like to see more of, that I'd like to know is the truth? And it seems like this JFK story, previously Junior, I mean, shit, he showed himself talking to a little bird on his hand and whistling his favorite song. The guy was like coming clean in so many ways on that thing. And I mean, they're erasing quite a bit of it as he goes along, or censoring it, I guess they say. And I know they won't censor me. I mean, my God, I only got like 100 viewers. Nobody shares my shit. And I've got a purple shirt most of the time, so I'm very compassionate. You can hear in the background some lovely music. I never promote protesting or violence or fighting or stand up and be a warrior. Excuse me, that's a second time, 2 drops. I just promote peace and love, but I like truth a lot. And when I see something that I like, why not? Never really followed that Q thing, because they just drop a couple letters or numbers and then everybody speculated what the hell they were talking about. But this authentic, shall I say, channel, showing his face, showing himself with a bird on his arm, and he's singing, whistling Dixie or something like that with it. And he's shown his face in lots of different places in public too, usually with Trump. I don't think he's ever really been a Biden supporter or, Bush supporter. Because I think old George Sr. was the dude that tried to wipe his old man out. Like, they got pretty smart, and I think they avoided that. Because I don't think JFK actually got killed. And certainly not the young one, because he's showing his face now. Like, he's pretty cool. So just a couple more things on that before I leave you for your Sunday, blessings and meditations and stuff, is that, we've got this other side that showed us their stuff on Ellen, like Michael Obama I'm talking about, showed us that she has a dick. I mean, besides the big shoulders and all the other masculine qualities of that thing. And I've heard and seen a few things about Kamala the same way. Like, Kamala's a male, but not quite as masculine as Michael, a little smaller, a little more frail. Could have a little to do with her upbringing, his upbringing. But we don't really see that on the other side. The other side I'm talking now, the 2 corporate entities that were corporate, and now we're moving into the Republic, right? Because remember, it seems as if Trump and his group and JFK and Melania and Princess Di and Elvis and Michael Jackson and Mike Pompeo and all that crew are moving towards the Republic, even though, as I said all along, Trump's got to get the fuck out of the way. They can't just have a corporate selection and then move Trump into that position of being the president of the Republic. You got to have a real election, for Christ's sake. So that's what I meant by, Trump, you got to get the fuck out of the way. Like, I love you and thank you for cleaning the swamp, and let the military go in there in the mud now and dig them out. And that's all good, because the military's doing that. We know that. So as far as, the Michael Obama thing, we got that covered. We got the Kamala Harris. I don't know about that one. But, it seems pretty logical that they'd bring in another, at least androgynous character, because that's kind of been going on. Like Barack was so obviously gay, it's not even funny, and I mean, that's okay. I'm not a homophobe or anything. It's just, you know, why not just tell the truth if you're gonna pull that stuff? Like, just, you know, keep it behind closed doors, please. You know, like, I'm not into that. I don't take my, you know, adventures in Wonderland, as I like to call it, in public. Like, jeez, keep that all behind closed doors, you guys. But, you know, do what you like. So back to the other JFK story for just another quick second. I want to make this under 20 minutes. I got to get going. Is that, you know, Melania is actually Princess Di, okay? And Princess Di didn't die either. Like, there was something else happened there. I don't know what happened, but that's lots of plays going on. I mean, Joe is pulling off some stuff out in California, making it look like he's in the White House, but he's just in a big studio somewhere out there in his protected land of California, where a lot of kind of weird stuff happened. But, you know, the Princess Di thing, I don't know, I looked it up and there's like only a couple centimeters difference in height and the facial features. And then they showed on this same, what do you call it, Telegram page, I don't know if they took that down already, they might have, but they showed pictures of Melania when she was young, and then Barron, you know, Trump, the son, and like, they were bang on. It was just like Justin Trudeau and his dad Fidel Castro. I saw that and I was like, boom, instant, you know. So I was like, okay, that looks pretty close, you know, and didn't see much resemblance to Trump, but, you know, the kid is over 6'6" or something like that, and Trump is 6'4", so there's like genetic stuff going on there. And I guess, you know, that's probably about it for today, because you know, that's a lot in some people's minds. It's a lot of craziness, or, you know, in other people's minds, but to me, it's, you know, it's far from satanic, which is just the same as crazy thoughts. It's actually kind of nice. It's kind of wonderful to think that, you know, all those people are still alive, and they're Michael Jackson, you know, coming back to be the head of the government for drama and music and art. That would be nice. I read that on that site too. And I liked it. I liked all of it. I didn't have anything bad to say about it. I mean, you know, what the heck? So we'll end this with peace, harmony, love, abundance, and freedom for everyone and everything every day on my mind. Abundance, sovereignty, health, love, and euphoria. A little, you know, one more reading of the word from Kahlil Gibran, not Kahlil Gibran, not from the Bible, but this could have been in there. Faith is a knowledge within the heart beyond the reach of proof. Prove me wrong, folks. And they won't ban me, come on. Just got 100 viewers and I'm like, I love everybody. What the hell would they ban me for? I love you guys. Have a wonderful Sunday.